Hey guys, what's up? This is Ziploc Rules 2013, and welcome to the finale of Let's Play Super Mario Bros. Deluxe on the Game Boy Color. It is finally time, ladies and gentlemen, to put this Let's Play to a close. And what better way to do that than to play through Mario 1 again, which is exactly what we're going to be doing. Although this time we are actually going to be semi-speedrunning the game. So I am actually going to beat this game in one video as quickly as I can, and I'm not going to use any jump cuts here, but video jump cuts, that means. So I will be using a lot of level cuts, but basically I'm going to use the best of my speedrunning knowledge, apply that to here, and we are going to see how fast I can beat this game. So I don't exactly have a timer here for the video uptime. I'll have to look at that at the end. I'll put like when I finish the game, I'll put like a final end time just to see how well I came out here. But it's gonna be a very casual speedrun, so you're probably gonna see me stop to kill enemies, that sort of stuff. You would never do that in a professional speedrun. Do not take this as some sort of a speedrunner's guide, but I will show some basic level cuts and shortcuts. Like, obviously you're gonna want to take in level shortcuts like this one. Don't do that. That is not beneficial at all. Usually these save around, I think, 2 or 3 seconds overall in the overall run. And so right here you're obviously gonna want to take the 1-2 skip, which will allow you to skip to World 4. So go all the way over here to World 4. Now, the next skip we're going to take will actually be on 4-2. However, it is not, if you saw my tutorial on how to unlock lost levels in here, it is actually not going to be the same cut that we took there. It's actually going to be completely different. And so, bear with me here. It is actually not a cut that I knew about until I actually started watching speedruns of this game. And so it'll be very helpful for anybody looking to just beat the game fast, get into speedrunning. These are basic level skips. And so the one we took at level 4-2 would actually just simply take you to 5-1, because that's where you would do all the point farming and unlocking lost levels. However, this one actually comes a lot earlier in the level. You're actually going to want to go just a little past here, and this, you're going to actually want to hit this block. Oh, okay, kind of. Oh my god. It's classic. Okay, you're going to want to hit that block, and then a beanstalk is actually going to come out of it. And so you're going to use that to actually warp all the way to World 8. So you're going to want to do that. Hit this. There's more blocks you can unlock, but you're just going to want that one block. Get up here, get on this beanstalk. In the NES version, you'd actually run a little further to go in a pipe, and you wouldn't have to sit and watch the beanstalk come up when you get to this point, but that doesn't work in the Game Boy Color version for some reason. I don't know if maybe I did something wrong in testing that out, but to the best of my knowledge, that does not work in the Game Boy Color game. But here we are. We are in World 8. We are at the kind of the home run here, the home trail. Whatever. A word I was gonna use there just kind of left my mind. I don't know why I had to do that. But yeah, World 8. And okay, I'm probably gonna die here quite a bit, but yeah, World 8 is where it gets pretty hard. But I'm still only a couple minutes into the video, and here we are in frickin' World 8, just after starting a new file. Like, it's amazing how fast this game can be finished. Like, I think the world record, just the normal speedrun world record, is like, it's like 4:55 or something, 4:54, so just under 5 minutes, and that's ridiculous. I remember being a kid having the NES version, and I would spend freaking days, weeks on this. You usually just want to run under those guys. You don't really want to jump at all. I kind of messed that up there, but I still got through. But yeah, I still remember having the original version. I sucked at this game as a kid. So I'd be playing this for God knows how long. Oh god, the big 8-1 jumps. Oh boy, that one right there is pretty much muscle memory from childhood, but be careful if you're a new speedrunner, those will probably catch you off guard. But yeah, it's really, I can see myself getting into speedrunning this. Not the Game Boy Color version, definitely the NES version. And I actually watched, just before recording this, just a little while ago, watched a video of some general speedrunning tips, and the guy says the best way to play Mario 1, if you're going to speedrun it, is just play it on the NES. It's apparently the fastest version of the game, and apparently has the most consistent frame rate, as far as I know. And you can get like this really cool custom cartridge where you can like have save states implemented in it, and you can like kind of like use it to practice specific levels. Like you can have it set to restart from the beginning of a level or a certain point in the level if you want to practice like a certain jump. So like the speedrunning scene for this game is really cool. Like it's bizarre how far this has gone. I mean, I don't remember the first time I watched a speedrun of this, but I remember seeing speedruns of this that were like 10 minutes long, and even then being amazed, like, whoa, you can finish a video game in 10 minutes? And now that's like laughable. You submit a 10-minute speedrun. Sure, maybe you're good at casual speedruns, but in the grand scheme of things, that's nothing, like literally nothing. 4 minutes, I think 4:54, like I said, is around the record, or maybe that's the TAS record, I forget. But I'm sure the TAS record's even more impressive. But see, even the human records, you're gonna see players like jumping into walls, like literal walls, not like background walls that you're seeing here, but like you're gonna see them jumping into walls between bricks just to shave off a single second in the run. Like it gets ridiculous at the competitive level, and I couldn't imagine myself being at that level, but I'm sure half the people that run that game now couldn't have seen themselves in that place, years ago. And yet, there they are, the top Mario speedrunners of the century. And, I don't know, it's impressive how times can change. How things can change with time. I guess not just how time can change. Obviously, time just keeps moving on, but yeah, the speedrun scene is pretty much as active as ever here. I think this is one of the most speedrun games ever, like heavily speedrun games. Because, I mean, I've been hearing that this game is almost like maxed out, like for speedrunning, as far as that's concerned. I've heard this game's pretty much maxed out, like the world record speedruns really aren't going to be getting all that much better. Like, you've already got people doing pixel perfect jumping between walls to shave off probably just small seconds off their times. So how much further is this game gonna go? I'll put right here whatever the actual world record is, and whoever it's from. But man, I haven't seen the most recent world record in a long time, but I'm sure it's got to be insane by now. It was already insane before, but especially by now. And I even remember, like, oh my god, this is annoying. Dude, the Hammer Bros are going to be... I did not watch too much of that video, by the way, so I have no idea how you're really supposed to handle the Hammer Bros, but good luck if you're getting into speedrunning. Good luck with those guys. Those guys suck. This is probably the hardest level. Actually, no, it definitely is the hardest level of just about any Mario speedrun that I can think of. Like, honestly, it's just, what the fuck? Look at that. They're throwing hammers high, low. It gets to the point, those hammer bros can just about throw hammers straight to the ground. And they're still pretty damn hard to avoid. And, I don't know, it's just, I don't know. This is a really cool game to speedrun, but also really difficult. But again, just once you get the groove into it, I could see speedrunning this getting addicting. Because, I mean, you see guys like R. White Goose who speedrun Perfect Dark. And, I don't know. They probably could have never seen themselves being still invested into the game this many years after it came out. But I almost feel like this is a speedrunning discussion video. But, I don't know. Speedrunning itself is really bizarre. It can also get kind of toxic with some people just not being meant to be speedrunners. They get to the point where they get like furious if they lose their records. At that point, I think it's not really good to be a speedrunner if you're like one of those guys. But, I mean, still, I could see it just becoming compulsive for you, like just being, I don't know, to be fulfilling, I guess, I don't know. I don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to get past those stupid hammer bros. I'm just basically jumping and hoping for the best. Like, I have no fucking clue. I mean, I don't know. Not that this was any easier going through it slowly, but goddamn. Going through it fast, you have no time to react. Pretty much. And I'm not even going for like a really good speed run. It's like, I don't know. Going for a basic one, it's just still ridiculous. God, I'm trying to kill that guy. What the fuck? I don't want to use jump cuts here, but god damn, they are taking a while. I don't know. Looking over that video a little more closely probably would have been a better idea. But oh well, I brought this upon myself. It's my fault. Whatever happens is all my doing. Fuck you, literally. How are you supposed to do this? Oh my god, how do people speedrun this game? I don't understand, man. Let alone doing pixel perfect wall kicks, wall jumps. I just can't imagine that. Like, how long do you have to try just to get one good attempt in there? It's gotta be ridiculous. Like, I can't see that being any easy feat done by anybody. Like, I just can't. Go. It also gets harder when you get to the hammer bros that are like closer to each other. And so it's like they're just gonna be one after the next. Oh my god, this guy's so annoying. Fuck you. Go away. I don't like you at all. Like, literally. What the literal shit? Ah, god, I hate this guy. This is what I'm talking about. It gets kind of toxic at some points. Like, literally. What the hell? I mean, you gotta be having some pretty precise jumps to get past those guys. I can't imagine that being, like, easy, even for the pros. Well, I mean, for the pros, I guess it is, because you have experience, but, man. I don't see how beginners get into this game anymore. How did I get hit there? What the literal shit? I don't know. This is why I never got into speedrunning. Not even back when Mario 64 was the big game to speedrun. I never got into speedrunning at all. Plus, I've always been pretty cruddy at games, so it would never really work out with me. I just couldn't see it happening. But, hey, who knows? God only knows 10 years from now I'll be speedrunning frickin', I don't even know what, Lost Levels. As much as that game made me rage trying to beat it. I was actually, I followed a Lost Levels speedrunner just the other day. I think it was yesterday, actually. And, I almost wish I could show off a speedrun. My own speedrun of Lost Levels, but just, God, no. One, it's too hard, and two, I know, like, none of the skips. Like, I know the basic level warp on 1-2. That's literally it. How? What the literal... He moves back, like, the direction you're trying to move. How the fuck do you get past him? Other than just waiting for a good opening. Like, what the literal shit? And the thing with these guys, they aren't consistent. They change... Their path changes every time you lose. Every time you play the level. I don't understand what you're supposed to do here. Like, for a speedrun, like, what? Is it just random? I don't know. Pretty sure it is. At least somewhat. Like, I know it's pretty hard to get past those guys if you go up there with them. Okay. Usually run under that guy. God. I don't want to cut here, but, yeah. I don't know. I don't want this to be too long. I mean, it's not going to be that long of a video, but still. And just an FYI, I'm not showing off any of the skips and lost levels. You can look those up pretty easily, and the only one I know is, like, the most obvious one, pretty much. Okay, like, I wanted to go on top, thank you very much. What the fuck? Why can I not get up on top? That is, like, the easiest place to get. God. What is going on tonight? I don't know. Not a clue. This game just hates me, I guess. Like, literally. Yeah, you can't go up there if that guy's there. That just won't work. The middle route's usually safe. Usually they can't... Their hammers usually can't catch you from underneath. Usually, because I think they have gotten me before. I want to say they have, but I don't. Fucking shit. Literally, what the fuck? You couldn't have run under him right there, because he would have landed on you. Like, that's ridiculous. I don't understand how people speedrun this game. Like, I just don't. I also kind of don't understand how people speedrun at all. I can see it being something you want to get into, but actually sticking with it, because I know there's, like, perfect dark speedrunners who've been around since, like, the early 2000s. I don't understand how you can... I've never played Perfect Dark, I know. I've never played Perfect Dark, but I can't see how you'd play for that long. Especially because I know there was this one dude who I think lost his world record that stood for like a decade, and then he spent like hundreds of hours getting it back, and he eventually got it back, and then it was taken right away from him, like right then and there. I couldn't imagine myself actually trying anymore at that rate. Like, I would just be done. I'd just be like, yeah, fuck this game. Fuck this. I don't know. Different strokes for different folks, I guess. I might just have to do a fucking jump cut here. This is getting ridiculous. I don't honestly know how to deal with these hammer bros. Those guys I know how to deal with, but these guys afterwards, not one bit. Let's try it one last time. Oh, okay. Sorta. Okay. I'm sorta surprised. Alright, well, I guess we're going to 8-4. Okay. No jump cuts so far. Good God, that took me like half... That's been like half the run. It was just 8-3. You gotta be shitting me. That's dumb. Whatever. 8-4. Do I even remember how to play 8-4 at this point? But if anybody's wondering, no, I did not really practice this at all. I think you want to go into this pipe, right? Go into that pipe, and... No, you don't. Different pipe. Okay. Went in the wrong pipe already. Yay, I already don't know what I'm doing for shit. That's nice. That's a great feeling. Oh, God. I feel like that's a beginning speedrunner half the time, and they probably feel really embarrassed at that point, because then it's like, haha, he'll never get anywhere because he doesn't know shit about the game. And I can't imagine, I mean, I can imagine that happening, but I couldn't imagine being the speedrunner and then being motivated to keep going. Like, at that point, I'd just be like, okay, the community's shit, because I think I've seen that happen to people. I honestly feel kind of horrible for him. Because not only is speedrunning itself can it turn toxic, the community itself can be kind of shitty at times. That's not a knock at anybody who's a member of a speedrunning community, just saying the community can be kind of crappy at points. And pretty much any community that can be said for. Okay, here we go. So I remember at least something from 8.4. I just know that you don't want to go in the same pipe locations more than once, pretty much. I remember getting to 8.4 for the first time and being so freaking nervous. And then being even more scared when, like, oh my god. And being, like, scared when the game started repeating, like, when I was going the wrong places. I was like, oh no, did my game glitch out or something, and am I just gonna not be able to beat it? I don't know. I feel like that can also be pretty daunting to speedrunners. It can be, or intimidating. It can be really intimidating. So, I don't know. I couldn't see myself ever being a speedrunner. Let's Player is, like, the perfect medium for me. You're just playing through games casually, and more often than not sucking at them, but it's still fun, because you're not really usually going for anything other than completion at that point. But if you're going for speedrun, you're going for, like, you know, like, I guess clout? I guess you could say you're going for clout at that point. Not that that's all that speedrunning's for, but that is definitely part of it. And of course you're trying to satisfy your fans. Like, your fans want you to get the record. You almost feel like you're letting them down if you're not getting that record. It would almost feel... I almost feel like speedrunning could make you feel guilty in that sense. I don't know. Just more reasons I could never imagine myself being a speedrunner. I just couldn't. Okay, thanks, jump button, for just not working. Okay, yeah. I told you this speedrun was gonna be shit, but whatever. It'll work. It's also doesn't help that there's not even like a timer down there, so someone popping in here, skipping through the video, might not even know that this was supposed to be a speedrun. Oh god. I don't know. It's also weird to think that speedrunners at one point weren't even live streamers. Like, I was around during that era, and I would watch, like, VHS recorded speedruns. It's like you're just sitting there for hours on your own, trying to get that record. And, like, I don't know. Like, I'm sure people did that as far back as when the game came out, but, like, jeez. I'd go crazy without a chat to interact with. Like, I don't know. Live streaming's kind of changed it up for me quite a bit. And it seems like that would be the perfect setting to do speedrunning in. But streaming really didn't become popular until a couple of years ago. So, like, man, imagine speedrunning back in the era of sending your VHS tape into the world record buildings or whatever. I don't know what you'd call those places. Treasury? Not treasury. There's a word I'm thinking of that's just not coming to mind. Or want to think of that I can't. I want to finish this in like under half an hour. I don't know if that's gonna happen. Oh my god. Oh, whatever. I just can't believe that people can complete this game in 5 minutes now. It's ridiculous. And, like, I don't know. That's just such a contrast to years ago leaving your NES on overnight just because you can't save your progress. Whereas here, I mean, you don't even die once during a speedrun typically. Unless it's, like, purposeful to, I guess, gain something. But other than that, deaths just aren't... Oh my god, that fucking Hammer Bro. Hammer Bros are easily the worst enemies in this game. They just suck. That's one reason I just can't imagine speedrunning this game. Like a game like Mario Sunshine, I can imagine speedrunning, and I got into watching a lot of those speedruns. Mario 64 is a pretty clunky and hasn't really aged well, so I couldn't really imagine speedrunning that. I feel like Mario Sunshine or Odyssey would be like my go-to games for speedrunning. Those seem like my kind of games to speedrun. Like, they just seem perfect for me. They're easy to get down, but they're also really fluid and fun. Although you could argue Sunshine isn't very polished anymore, but certainly a lot more so than 64. Like, 64 is a good game, but a game that hasn't really aged well. I couldn't really imagine wanting to speedrun on a regular basis. Let's just go with this. Oh my gosh. Yes, we beat it. In whatever time is displayed on the screen right here. Thank you, Mario. Your quest is over. We present you with a new quest that you can't even unlock unless you get 300,000 points. Oh my god. Actually, no, does it unlock it? No, it doesn't. You have to get the 300,000, I'm pretty sure. Well, whatever. We beat the game, and it crashed. It just crashes like Lost Levels did. Okay, sure. Why not? Hold on. Let me reset my GameCube. Shit. Okay, I guess this game just fucking crashes when you beat it. That's just great. Isn't that great? Your NES turned off, you lost all your progress, so yeah, thank God for saves. Alright, well, it saved my progress, so... Oh yeah, by the way, when you beat the game, it actually allows you to go back to any level in the game that you want to play. So like right here, I didn't go to World 6. I can actually go to World 6 here, which is actually pretty cool. I don't know if I mentioned that or not, but you can do that. And it also puts a star between your, instead of a hyphen, it just puts a star in between the level that you're at. So that's actually pretty cool. I don't know if it gives you more stars the more times you play through it, but it's pretty cool. And somehow I didn't unlock the versus Boo mode. I don't know how I didn't. Well, anyway, let's go to records. Let's check this out, because this is the finale. And I'm pressing buttons and nothing's happening. Does that just not work? What? Okay, is that a defective mode? I'll have to try that on my Game Boy later. I guess that doesn't work. Okay, I've never really messed around with the records because I don't really care about scores, but... What's the album? The album also doesn't want to load. Did none of these bonus things, like, load? Man, I guess my cartridge is a little defective now, isn't it? Oh god, I started suspecting that last time. Some crap went wrong. Maybe that's why the game crashes when you beat it. What about the toy box? What's in here? Nothing? It just fucking crashes? Well, that's no good. Okay. You'll have to look at someone else's Let's Play if you want to know what's in there, because, well, my copy of the game just doesn't want to work, apparently. And that is really annoying. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna conclude our Let's Play Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. The 1999 handheld port of the original Super Mario Bros. For the NES and Super Mario Bros. 2 for the Famicom. Known to us as 4 Super Players and the Lost Levels. So, I think this is a great game. It's not necessarily the best way to play Mario 1. The best way to play Mario 1, in my opinion, is Super Mario All-Stars. But this is definitely, if you have a Game Boy Advance or something, definitely a playable port. Although, if you have something like a 3DS or Switch, Virtual Console and Switch Online is going to be way more practical than this. So, it was interesting to play through it. I wouldn't say don't buy this. Buy it if you want to check out some of the extra modes. I think this is like $6, $6 or $7. Actually, no. Maybe I'll put the price here. Whatever it is on 3DS, because there is Game Boy Color Virtual Console on 3DS. Kind of wish that was on the Wii U, but whatever. We got Game Boy Advance on Wii U, so I'll take it. And yeah, that is basically the whole game. I know I didn't really check out all the challenge stages. I just don't really like the challenge mode. It's kind of okay. Oh yeah, it doesn't even let you play the levels you didn't play. Look how little of the game I freaking played. I literally played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 levels. I played 6 levels and beat the game. Good God. That's Super Mario Bros. For you. Well, that's going to conclude that. I will see you guys tomorrow for an episode of Zip's Collection. I actually have to record that tomorrow, so I need to catch some sleep. I need to get some beauty sleep. And, yeah. Mario Kart 7 Custom Track Let's Play will be premiering on Monday, April the 13th. Yes, April the 13th. And I think this is going to be a very fun time. So I hope you guys look forward to that. And I'll see you then. So I hope you enjoyed the Let's Play. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the next one. And I hope you have a great night. Peace. And just for a final goodbye, let's just watch the beginning cutscene one more time. I'll see you next time.